Hey everyone! Today we are doing some decorating in our dining room by hanging a gallery wall. I'm going to be showing you step by step throughout this process and also provide you with some tips for decorating your own spaces. This project took about a week to complete, but I will explain why in a little bit. I'm going to start off this video with folding some laundry and completing that task for the day. I always find when we start a project that the rest of the house tends to go out of control. You get so engulfed in one project, which sometimes takes more than one day, and so your other routines get pushed aside. And if you're like us, you persuade the kids to play somewhere else, and then you find the bomb that went off later. Taking on projects always means my house will be a disaster afterwards. Anyways, I'm trying to get some laundry out of the way now, so it's one less thing to worry about later. I also enjoy that my cat Ollie decided to take a bath during this whole clip. Ollie definitely enjoys when the bed is made and also loves to keep me company when I'm folding laundry. I guess I should introduce myself for anyone who is new joining us. First off, welcome. My name's Ashley. I'm a mom to 3 boys and I've been married to my husband for 5 years. This channel is all about establishing good cleaning routines, providing cleaning motivation, and navigating through parenting 3 young boys. I also take on projects throughout the home with makeovers, decorating, decluttering, and organization. Our home is not that big, so efficiently using every space is definitely beneficial. I also explore areas of the home that get forgotten about or are not common knowledge when it comes to cleaning, because I myself was never taught about, let's say, deep cleaning our dishwasher, for example, and I had to teach myself. You'd be surprised how many areas people don't even think about needing to be cleaned until they visually see it or are told about it, and then that light bulb goes off and you realize, oh, it's been years since a certain area has been looked at or cleaned. At least that has happened to me more than I would like to say. If this sounds like something you would enjoy, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and join our community. Now, let's get into this video. So this is the wall that we will be using for our gallery wall. I have loved the idea of a gallery wall for such a long time now, and I like the fact that this wall is central in our house. So the first thing you're going to want to do is prep the wall. That's by removing decor that's currently on the wall and then giving it a good wipe down. My husband is going to move this picture off of this wall, and we are going to put it in our stairway, which is another wall I was considering for the gallery wall. But I do like the idea of this wall being central in the house so that you see it multiple times because this wall connects everything together. I am using a magic eraser to scrub away any scuff marks and fingerprints that are on this wall in order to prep it. Your second step is to create paper cutouts of what you are hanging on your gallery wall. There are many different types of gallery walls, so make sure you research what kind of theme you would like. I opted for a more mismatched theme with the colors blue, yellow, and gray. I like the idea of it being mismatched, so I could use all different types of frames and incorporate some fun decor pieces. I also didn't have to follow a specific hanging configuration with the frames being all different types and sizes, so it allowed for more creativity.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold on me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard, 'cause you're in my space and now I'm so you go to my head, 'cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into win this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. 'Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled
Once all your stencils are cut out, you can start taping them onto your wall. I did it this way so that it was easier to move everything around to see where we actually wanted everything to go before we committed to drilling the holes. I also placed all the decor on the ground in a configuration I liked, so I already had some idea of where I wanted things to go on the wall. After everything is taped on the wall, my husband and I have a few discussions, and I end up leaving the wall like this for 2 days. I would suggest to leave the paper cutouts for at least a day and see how you feel, because I definitely made different changes after seeing the wall for an extended period of time. I changed some frame sizing and moved things around after about a day. Plus, sometimes it's hard to imagine different times of day and different angles. Like, you can clearly see this wall as you walk down our stairs, and at first it looked a little weird in some places, and I ended up making changes just because the way that I saw it as I walked down the stairs. So I would highly recommend leaving the paper cutouts on the wall for at least a day just to see how you like it, and I know you'll definitely end up making some changes. So if you do it this way, at least you haven't committed to drilling the holes in the wall yet, and it's a lot easier to make those small little changes before you find the configuration that you want to commit to.
The subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you were close to me. I can't believe what you brought. You took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, you're making me wholehearted. Together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I will always remember it. How you turned everything around. I will always remember it. How you got me off the battleground. How you got me off the battleground. Yeah. You took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, you're making me wholehearted. Together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get huge. Paralyzing every pore. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your core. The lies are getting overused. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby. Baby.
Now, I had been thinking about doing a gallery wall for a long time, but we are also on a tight budget, so I knew I had to keep it low cost. A lot of these items that I'm using were already in our home, and I just repurposed them. This letter A, for example, was from our wedding, and I originally made it into bookends, and now I repurposed it for this wall. The console table below is actually repurposed from our kids' rooms, and a lot of these frames are from around the house. I always recommend shopping your home first before buying new. You'd be surprised how many items can be repurposed within your home for new projects. And it's an environmentally friendly option and a great way to keep a low budget. Most of the frames that I did buy, I ended up buying from thrift stores, so again, keeping a low cost. I believe there are only 2 new frames on this wall, and they were, of course, on sale. I also ended up making some decor pieces from ideas I got from Pinterest, so if you are crafty, that is an option as well. So the hooks on this welcome sign were uneven, so they weren't in line at all. I mean, one hook was up high on the W and another hook was down lower on the M. So I knew hanging this was going to be tricky. But if you follow This Crazy Life, she has a toothpaste trick where you literally put toothpaste on the hooks and then you press it into the wall. And then when you take it away, there's little toothpick marks on the wall and you know exactly where you need to drill for your hooks when you're hanging something. This worked out perfectly since these hooks were not lined up at all. And so it would have been hard for us to try to figure out where they were when we weren't able to keep it level. So this trick definitely worked, and shout out to This Crazy Life because she has talked about it and her husband always gives her grief about it. But you know what? I'm sold. It has worked now twice for us. So I will always recommend it.
When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm, do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby. Baby.
Alright guys, I'm going to close out this video right here. Thank you so much for staying until the end and supporting me. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I am so appreciative for the support this community has given me, and I look forward to continuing on this adventure. I put out videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so until next time, bye!